I ended up not liking Expedition that much.
I think no, you can't let your view of an ending affect your overall. How was your experience with? Forget is the game good? How was your experience with the game?
Okay, this is what I wanted to bring up. Okay, first of all, I hated that twist. Okay,
I loved it.
Hated
So
it.
good.
But
I think it was a twist no one could have ever expected. No one could have guessed.
I'll tell you why. I thought it was bad as story writing, decent. Like in terms of like just like if you read it on a book or a show or a movie, that would work, right? It'd be interesting. The problem is there is still a whole act left, right? But now that I found out that all this fighting, all this whatever, is within a painting, why would I play through? I didn't miss a thing. I did every single thing, collect literally every single picto, every single thing, every single Nevron.
You did gestural volleyball?
Yes. Did
love
all the
that
gestural
shit.
volleyball. I climbed, I got to the get up. I got every single foot
Did
available.
you fight Simon?
That's Act 3.
Did you fight Simon?
No.
Why?
Because
He was bullshit. I didn't do him.
he's a fucking drawing. I don't give a fuck.
No, do you know who Simon is?
Yeah.
That fucking hard.
Well, I don't know his story, but I know like there's
20 parries.
like
He's so annoying. See,
so that ruined. If they should have revealed it if they revealed it at the very end, like very end, twist.
Act 3 isn't that long though.
But I'm not gonna do any of the side content. Simon, I'm missing out on. The Clea fight, I'm missing out
See,
on.
that's what I'm saying. It's how you view it. Is why do you view the painting as worthless?
Because it's literally phenomenal. Wait, hold on. Let me get a napkin. Let me get a napkin.
Are you gonna cry?
But you're about to piss me off, bro. About to spike my cortisol out.
You spiked my cortisol. He's crying. He's crying.
You said why? Okay, you said why do I view the painting as like not real?
Yeah.
Because it's literally not real.
In what way?
Because it's a fucking painting.
But it's life within a painting that exists, right?
Okay, fair. Okay, fine. Life within a painting, right?
Yeah. Let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Okay.
Ask me. I want you to. I feel like I know some bullshit you're about to ask.
No, I know you know what I'm about to ask. I'm just curious about what your opinion.
Okay, go.
is. Okay. Right now, you find out you're a painting. What does that change about your life?
What does that change about my life?
Does it change anything?
It changes
Do you think you're worthless?
everything.
You find out this world is a painting. It doesn't change the fact that you're still living in this world.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It changes completely. I'll tell you why. Right. What makes life right now like life? Like what? Multitude of things, right? But
Yeah.
important things, right? Death is real, right? So you have to. So the time you have left is legitimate, right?
Yeah.
Getting born isn't easy either, right? Like growing up, being raised, like being born, like
These
all
are all things that exist in
all
Expedition.
these consequences mean something, right?
These all exist.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Mayel respawned everyone that died.
Yeah, she did at the end, but it wasn't the same one. It was like a different one. He didn't. It was the one that didn't. It was the fucking what's the guy's name?
Verso?
No, it was Gustav.
Gustav? Renoir?
Yeah, she could. That's an exception, but it's just the world in general.
No, but once I find out, oh, the real world, like this is not the real world, it's a painting, right?
Yeah.
Every concept of consequence, the fear of death, all of that is erased. Like, okay, imagine the struggle you go through, right? Imagine you're in a good position right now, but imagine you're waking up every day at like 3 a.m. and grinding till night, right? Like that's the position you're in, and you find out, it's all a painting. Speak to Mayel, and if she's feeling good, she'll respawn you with like millions of dollars. And like you really just have to get on her good side, bro. You're about to take an AK-47, gun down your ops, like find Mayel, be like, like
Why would she give you? Wait, this is such a stupid scenario. Why would she? Why would she?
The point is you can't, because now there's just some little girl who's a god, the deity of this world, and there's no real consequence. Of course, I wouldn't give a fuck. What is the point of like, bro? I wake up, I train, I diet, right? What is the point of working so hard to be like a UFC fighter, right? When I could just go get on Mayel's good side, and she could just spawn me in with giga muscles, giga endurance.
Okay, let's get into religion.
Perfect. And I wanted to bring that because that's a really big thing, right?
Yeah.
If you view the world as having a god or not, I think that affects shit a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're about to say. I would predict what you're about to say. If God, basically God is Mael, he can erase us and whatever, right? And respawn.
Mael
with
is
muscles.
absolutely the god of that world. Yeah.
Exactly, right? I'm atheist. So
Okay.
I don't think there is a mystical man that could just give me like a giga penis or giga strength or whatever, right? I see the world see it as it is, not what you want it to be.
So what if? So you think the people that believe in religion, they shouldn't hold life as having any value?
No, because the difference is the way people see God is different. He is all knowing. He's all knowing, all powerful. His plan is the correct plan. His plan is the correct course of the universe, how it should be, right?
Sure.
It's been fully. This is just a fact. Mael, who is the god, she is literally the brain of a teenager as we understand it.
Yeah.
So she is irrational. She's emotional. She doesn't make the right decision every time. And the characters know that, and we as a player know that. And the other gods, the gods of that universe, the mom, the dad, they all know that.
Yeah.
So if my existence was in the hands of an emotional teenager that could shape anything I want, death doesn't matter according to what she wills. Life doesn't matter according to what she wills. But hard work, pain, suffering, none of that matters at all according to the will of a teenager that I understand it.
Yeah, but if you destroy that painting, which is what the game has you do,
Yeah.
if you destroy that painting, everyone in that world is gone. They all essentially die.
Exactly.
That is a consequence.
Okay.
That is absolutely a consequence.
And they can respawn.
They can't respawn. You destroy the painting's gone.
No, I understand that, but then Mael could go to another painting and repaint everyone in that they're in it.
It's Gustav's painting. It's not Gustav's painting. It's Verso's painting.
No, but like his soul is in that painting.
Yes.
It's his soul drawing it. But Mael could recreate those characters. Just like how the mom created
I guess that's
Verso
the thing
all
with
those
the
memories.
game that wasn't expanded on enough. What's stopping? The painting ends. What's stopping Mael from just?
She just
repainting?
wants to be with like in that painting because it's Verso's soul.
Yeah.
But she
I don't
could.
think that's the sole reason. I think she also got attached to the people that were in it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But
Even though
then-
I think the side characters suck.
But then she could erase.
I gotta pay. I think the side.
I love the side characters.
Really?
But the fact of the matter is she could recreate them.
Yeah.
And how do I know that? Because the mom recreated Verso.
No, she did
Yeah.
not recreate Verso.
Like Verso died and she painted a new Verso into that world.
It was the piece of soul that were.
No. The piece of soul is the little boy. You know the little boy you keep talking to?
Yeah.
That is the piece of real Verso soul.
Yeah.
The Verso in the game that we play as, that's painted
No,
Verso.
you're right.
Yep.
Okay. So why aren't you, if you're Mael, let's say you're role playing as Mael.
Okay.
Main character.
Yeah.
You role play as Mael.
Yeah.
Why do you choose to not stay in the painting?
To not stay in the
This gets
painting?
this gets a little weird because if I'm Mael in that situation, I'm staying in the painting.
Okay, so there's two ways to answer this. One, specifically for me, I don't want just a happy life. I want the real life,
Why?
right?
What's the difference though?
Okay, I'll give you an example, right? People who do heroin,
Sure.
they feel good as fuck. They're probably schizophrenic, imagining their wife and kids and whatever. They feel good as fuck. Is that a life worth living? That's a question you gotta ask yourself. But
That's a
remember,
good- that's a good
I'm atheist, right? So I just see the real world as a real world. I don't see like, oh, God makes this universe, like he has a plan. I see this is the real world. It's simple as that. When you start injecting yourself to feel good, your life becomes, for you, I'm sure you're happy, but pure happiness is not all there is to live for in life. I think.
So I think how you view the game, I think we're just complete different spectrums from. I feel like you're Verso and I'm Mael.
Okay.
That's just how it is. So it's Verso's probably thinking the exact same thing you're thinking. It's like, yo, fuck this bullshit. Yo, go back to reality.
But everything that I've been saying, where did you disagree? How the god is a teenage girl as you understand
Or I
it.
still find value in
Okay.
that. I still feel bad for the people living in the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to destroy the world. That's a whole city of people, right?
Okay.
And I still view them as people.
But you know Mael could. So do you still view them
If
the
I
same
could
way?
stop them from dying, then that's even better. That's even better because if it's people that I like, people I want to be with.
Okay.
No. Listen. I don't think you. Nah. I think you do understand it. It's just we just got different opinions because I still find value in that. I still view it as real, That's why I wouldn't destroy the world. Because if you destroy the painting, Gustav does die, Lune does die, Skill does die.
But
they
you could
die.
just repaint them as like with the same memories in a different painting.
Is that?
Yes, because they repainted real Verso into a thing, and that Verso had all the memories of Verso and thought he was Verso, and he considered himself Verso.
Let me look this up. So why doesn't?
Because she's a teenager, she's emotional. This is her brother's canvas. She feels guilty. She doesn't want to leave. Like everything's built up. She got attached to these people. She got irrationally attached because she's 16 and she's a dummy. The god of the world is a 16-year-old dummy, and that's valid because she's 16, and 16-year-olds are dummies. The mom wants to stay in that world because it's Verso's painting. But yes, it's the mom literally repainted Verso with the memories of Verso into that. She repainted her whole family into that thing.
Yeah,
with,
but it's,
with their memories.
It's different. It's different versions. Yeah, it's evil versions that she created because just of how
Not Verso.
not Verso. The Verso's the only one in the family she likes.
But there we go. So then Mael could do the same thing. If she likes these people, she could just repaint them with their memories into a new canvas. It's just that what has Verso's soul.
So what I'm trying to understand is, when they die and they feel death,
Yeah.
when you repaint them, at one point do you repaint them?
Whenever you want. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. There's no consequence because it's just a painting. It's magic. So that's exactly my point. You see how all this, it just proves that it's meaningless?
It doesn't prove that it's meaningless. No.
Because, bro, life has meaning because there is death.
No, I don't think so.
If you literally live forever, would you not like...
No. I would live forever if I could.
Me too.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
But would you not start doing some bullshit?
Well, what kind of bullshit?
Like, you're telling me like 2,000 years from now, you're not about to fuck like 10 prostitutes, catch an essay. Do you see how it's like? You're not gonna try killing someone 10,000 years down the road?
I mean, I couldn't tell you my mindset from that, but right now I'd say no.
But realistically, like 2 million years, you've never killed someone.
But if I was Mael and I was a paintress,
Okay.
I would be doing the exact. I'd be living lifetimes.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
But okay, so there's two things, right? You can do that if you like, but you shouldn't be doing all this based on grief. That's the problem.
I don't think Miles was entirely on grief.
There's a difference, right? If I told you Zane, no, it was. It's grief.
I don't think it's entirely.
And guilt.
Also, her love for
Verso.
and everyone in the world.
But the
world.
But the main thing was like grief and guilt, I would say.
I'd say it's a mix. Because she, again, before then, she had lived 16 whole years in that world. She has an attachment to it. I would, the same way I would have an attachment to my mom.
But you can repaint your mom on another canvas with you healthy.
And that's something I would do.
There you go. But she wants to stay in that specific canvas because it's Verso's canvas.
Okay.
So, right? If you want to inject yourself with heroin, let's say like Hassan died, okay? And Hassan's special heroin like made you hallucinate and experience the whole world, okay?
It's not hallucinating, it's different. You're not talking to real people.
Well, I mean the painting world, it's a metaphor for escapism, like drugs.
What is Shadowheart to you?
But there you go, though. No, okay, we'll move on, right? I feel like I'm starting to commit to. But okay, let's say you take that heroin, right? You inject it in yourself, and you start getting loopy, right?
I don't view that as this.
But hang on, though.
Sure.
If you wanted to do heroin, like right now, like you were like, yo, fuck it, I want to try heroin. Am I gonna stop you? No, it doesn't make sense, right?
No,
If I told you,
stop me.
what's up?
I would hope you would stop me.
No, like okay, like, me, right? If I was like, bro, I just want to try heroin. I just want to try it. Like it feels good as shit. Like you're gonna be like, no, you can't do that, and physically restrain me.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna dead ass me. Like if I was like, yo, I just want to try this heroin. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I heard it feels really good. I just want to do it. Are you gonna stop me? No, right? But what if?
Well, no, yeah, yes, I am gonna stop.
No, but like you're gonna be like, bro, don't do it. It's bad. And I'm like, no, but like. I'm pretty healthy already. I'm explaining like, oh, I'm healthy. I just want to try it. It feels really good. You start hallucinating the world. You start making friends in your mind. Like it's legit. It's fun. It's live. And like, bro, if I'm here for a good life, it's not a bad life. You're really gonna stop me that hard? Like I was like, bro, it's fine.
The properties of heroin aren't the same thing as being in a painting.
Yeah, the painting's worse.
Painting's not worse.
Yeah, it is. It literally is. Bro, the mom was dying. Bro, he showed the verse at the end, showed the video of the mom, and she's like spazzing
We
on the
could throw
ground and dying.
hypotheticals that she'll just repaint everyone, but let's say
It's not even a hypothetical, but okay.
it's not a hypothetical because like she's convinced. So because maybe they changed it. What happens with Verso's ending?
What verse
I don't
dead?
know Verso's ending. Like you choose Verso's side.
Wait,
what
hold on.
happens?
Let me finish my point real fast, and I'll answer that question. Okay. So, would you stop me if like me as an adult, I was just like, yo, I want to do heroin. Would you feel that like once you try to stop me 1 or 2 times just because it's bad for me, are you really gonna push the issue? Are you
Well,
gonna
yeah, I would.
You're gonna physically
But other-
restrain me?
What?
You're gonna physically restrain me?
I mean, I would try. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to do that shit.
But then you stop me, and I'm like, Zane, bro, it just feels good,
All right, whatever. You do it. Okay,
right?
Okay.
Okay. There. Now versus imagine Richard died, and I'm crying, and it's Richard's last hero, and I'm like, bro, like, it was my fault he died. I don't wanna like be in this world where it was my fault he died, and then I start sticking myself with heroin.
Well, that wasn't Mael's story. Mael was thrown into it.
It became that way. So remember, even when she
Mael was thrown in and reborn, and lived there for 16 years.
yes, but once she got her memories back, that all changed.
But doesn't change the fact that she lived there for 16 years.
But you're adding the core of it is when she was speaking to Clea, right?
Yeah.
She joined the painting in the first place. She literally said like it was my fault. I gotta do the least. I want to help. I gotta at least do something to help because Verso's death was my fault, right? And that's why she jumped on the painting. The painting is a metaphor for escapism. When she wanted to stay, she wanted to escape the real life, like what had actually happened in real life, right?
No, she got thrown in. She
Wasn't thrown in. She voluntarily went in.
Well, it's because Clea guilt tripped.
No, Clea wanted her to stay out of the business.
No, she told her to go in.
After Clea literally go, you can help me like with some other bullshit, and then Mael's like, wait, but I can do something, and then Clea's like, well, if you must help, like you could get our father out the thing because so then I don't have to fight this war by myself. She didn't even want her in the first place. That was not her first option.
I don't think.
You shut up right now. Type it in. Literally go on YouTube. She first asked Clea like, yo, can I help? Clea's like, bro, like fucking like shine my socks
But
or
doesn't
some
it mean
shit.
nothing to you that she went into it,
Yeah.
was reborn, and lived a whole life for 16 years? The same amount of time she's lived in real life.
But that's essentially a dream.
No, it doesn't, bro. Would you view it as a dream if tomorrow you woke? It doesn't change the fact that you lived these last 23 years.
Yes. But if I found out you were just a dream, yes, I would treat you
It's
as
not
a
a dream, but
If I found out you were a drawing and a painting and I pop out the painting, I'd be like, damn, I would be like, damn, Zane was a good work of art. Not Zane was a real person.
you say the same thing about your moms.
Yes, because I have a real mom in real life. I drew this mom. I drew
Okay,
this.
okay. I want to get to a point, but I want to know Verso's ending.
Okay, Verso's ending,
Yeah.
Mael disappears, like he beats Mael in the fight,
Yeah.
and like that, and then like Mael, Alicia go homages, and then
Like Verso kills Mael.
well, he beats her in the fight, and then she starts gomaging.
Okay.
And then and then it cuts to the real world, and they're at Verso's funeral, and the mom and dad are like hugging each other. They're together as a family.
Yeah.
Clea puts flowers on the grave. Mael looks like a little bit sad, but essentially the family is starting to move forward.
Okay.
So that was like more. If you treat them as paintings, which I did, that's the perfect ending. They started moving forward from Verso's death and like healing as a family. But if you treat the painting as like real people, then you genocided them for a family.
Well, I think Mael is probably feeling grief for those people in that world. Would you? It doesn't, bro. Let's say you're just a random person in that world, and Mael at this point, she's probably not going to repaint it, right? She could or she couldn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't. They're dead.
Yes. They.
And it doesn't change they still have human. You realize they have human emotions. They have human memory. They have human grief.
Okay.
You inject heroin, it's not real people. It doesn't change the fact that Gustav still felt pain. He still was close to Mael, close to Lune. They have real emotions.
Okay.
Even though they were put into a painting. In fact, you should feel bad for the people in the painting because they weren't forced in that scenario. and now the world has to end.
You understand that the people in the painting are essentially AI?
No. Oh, you are gonna love Cyberpunk. Wait, no, you're gonna hate Cyberpunk
Okay.
because Johnny Silverhand is AI.
But you that's fine.
Yo, when you try, it's
But
the same shit.
I'm
as
not gonna.
Cyberpunk.
But I won't flip flop on my opinion though. But they are essentially AI, right? I could literally type in GPT right now. Yo, act as a girl named CL.
It's not. No. It doesn't, bro. AI can't have emotions.
Yeah, I can. AI feels fear now.
No, I don't believe that.
You know, AI has stopped itself from tried to stop itself from turning off. You can code fear. You can code anything, bro. A coder coded CL to have fear. Genius. You can, literally, a video game coder coded those characters. You know what I'm saying? You can code.
But that person's not real.
What's up?
That person's not real. They don't actually feel it.
No, but you can. What is real emotion? I can't. Would you even consider a painting's emotion real emotions? I don't.
It's the ability. It's not just a painting. You know, it's not just a painting.
It's not just a painting, but
It's not just a painting.
It's a magical painting.
It's a painting that the gods can turn into life. It's essentially just a god and human
Okay, this
relationship.
is another thing I wanted to touch on, right?
How do you think God views us, bro? As some fucking dumbasses?
Well, like I said, the way our religious people real
No.
reveal God
Let's
is
say
all-knowing.
let's say God exists.
Okay.
How do you think He should view us? How you view the painting right now?
Do I think he should view us how I view the painting?
Yeah.
If he is,
He painted. He's responsible,
yeah.
right?
If he is truly all powerful, then maybe.
Yeah. Right. Wait. What? You think He should view us as just not real? They don't matter. I would take care of what I created because it's my responsibility.
Maybe.
It's your. Well, I guess it's not their responsibility because it's Verso's painting.
Yeah.
But
No, Verso only drew Monoko, the Gestrals, the Gandries, and
whoever drew
SPA.
it,
The mom drew the
with
people.
their job as painters,
Yeah.
essentially being gods of this world, and drawing it to life, they should be taking care of it, not just be like, oh, it's a painting, I can throw it away whenever I want. That kind of ruins the point of the whole job.
Okay.
Are there other gods or they're not?
Okay, now I want you to think about something, okay? Let's say I had the magic power, okay? To create a painting of people.
Okay.
I literally did it, okay? I did it in my house, and you come over and like, Zane, you want to check some shit out? And then I jumped into the painting, right?
Yeah.
And now we're in it, okay? I go, bro, I can literally do anything. This is sick. And you're looking around, and it's pretty much like the game, right? I was like, bro, I'm gonna murk this N-word right here. And I chop his head off. Are you gonna be like, Calvin, you murderer! It's a painting of real people! Or are you about to be like, bro, what the fuck? That's crazy. Respawn him, please. Or are you about to be like, you murderer? Like, you have to treat them like the god you are.
So I know you're painting these people into life.
Literally, yeah, you come over, and I'm like, Zane, I gotta tell you something, bro.
So that person
Check this shit.
did feel you just about that fear that you literally killing him. He
Literally,
felt that.
all the information that you have, assume all the information that was displayed in the game
Yeah.
is what we know.
Yeah.
So it's up to interpretation. For me, I'm saying like, bro, Zane, it's just a painting. I drew them to like have fear and shit, and I can remove their fear. Watch this, remove the fear, and then I put it back because I'm like, I want it to be realistic.
Yeah.
And you see me murder a guy, do you consider me a murderer?
Well, that's not the scenario that the game presents. The scenario isn't doing that. In the game, you're the gods of that world,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're not genetically changing something. It's not you choose. It's just what the game is.
You can.
You can choose to just remove emotions. What do you?
Yeah, bro. You can give emotion, remove emotion. They gave fake Verso the memories of real Verso. But then for some reason they made Alicia the burnt version of Mael. Like the mom decided not to give the you know. And then the axons.
I think you would be in that world. You're just an evil god, essentially, is what you are. And
No, but
I think you would admit that you're evil. You're an
But
evil
I'm
god.
saying in real life, if I had this power, would you consider me like that? If I was like, Zane, check this shit out. Like now, okay,
Yeah.
remove all talk of the game. You see me in real life.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Zane, pull up, check this shit out. You and me jump in the painting, and you see me murk like a village.
Okay, so the
Are you
problem
tripping?
with that is Maybe it's just a lack of sympathy on my end,
Okay.
but because I'm not living in that world, I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Guess why?
But I'm not God.
no, but I'm God. So would you actually view me as God, or would you view me as having a magical paintbrush?
That's up to interpretation.
I'm asking you. You see me with a brush, magic brush. I'm like, yo, this is the only power I have, by the way. Like, I can't do anything else, but check this shit out.
Yeah.
But. Like, fly, bro. And we hop in.
Yeah.
We're about to, like, dick around in that world a little bit, come back out, go to Tim Hortons. You're not tripping about none of the murder I just did in that world, bro. I promise you.
Well,
Unless
I
you
guess
are.
I'm not gonna fully grasp what's going on. I'm not gonna go up to you and be like, "Yo, what's that page? That shit you just made right now? What's happening?" Like,
Let's roleplay.
is
I'll
it-
explain it to you. Let's roleplay. I'll explain it
We
to
just
you.
got to Tim's. Yo, that painting back home right now. Well, is shit still going on, or what's happening?
Yeah, I just leave it in the background, so I don't have to repaint it.
And people are like living there and shit. Babies being born and shit.
Yeah.
Growing up and shit.
Yeah, I drew it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't feel bad that they're growing up. You can just go in there and kill them.
Oh, shit. Should I just erase it then?
Wouldn't that be killing them?
Well, so what do you want me to do? Should I erase it? We're still role-playing.
Well, you made it. You should take care of it.
Okay, I should make them immortal then. Or like, what should I do?
Yeah, that's sure. Make
Bro,
it
to be
work.
honest, I don't even like that old painting. I'm gonna draw a new one.
See, you're a shitty god.
Would you? And then
I think as a
No.
paintress,
Keep role playing. You say that, right? Say it.
you're a shitty god.
Oh shit. Alright, bro. You wanna play hoop?
Okay.
Are you tripping? You evil? No, you're not. No, you're not
No,
tripping.
I'm not. But because
I know you're not because it's just a magical painting, and I placed
but
you.
that doesn't change the fact that you don't think you have with that kind of power. You don't think you have a duty.
Sure, but
Yeah.
do you care for me to even fulfill that duty? Do you even care? I just put you in the exact same scenario. If you were Mael's homeboy,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even give a fuck. You just said you're a shitty god with a smile on your
Well,
face.
this is completely different from what the game is. The game, I'm looking at it from an outside perspective.
This is what the
But-
game is.
No, I know what the game is. In
Okay.
the game, I play as Mael, living in the
Yeah.
world, knowing she's been in there for the last 16 years.
Okay.
It's a completely different scenario.
No, so what if okay?
I built a connection to that world. I have no connection to your world. I'm a piece of shit for even telling you like for saying like I don't care. Because I guess I don't, right? I guess I'm just not sympathetic enough,
Yes,
right? But I still think what you're doing is evil. But like,
you don't give a fuck that much
yeah,
because it's a painting.
but the game is different
How so?
because you experience the world. If I got really tight with someone in that world, you put me in there and like, no, oh, this is a completely different one. It's not like
Okay.
we just hop in the game. Time moves completely different. You're in the painting for a couple hours. You're there for years. If I'm there for years, making like homeboys, I meet a girl or something, fall
Yeah.
in love. We get out the painting, go hoop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a connection to that world and be like, yo, don't destroy that shit. My wife's in there.
Okay. Let's say we jump. But we get to choose how long
And
we
then
stay.
and then you're like, no, we have to just erase and draw her back. I'm gonna still be like, no, bro, that's my wife. Don't do that shit.
Okay.
Would you not do the same thing?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. But so let's say we do that scenario. You jump in, we jump in. We're like, yo, let's just live like 5 years here, and you meet a girl and whatever, right?
Yes.
And we hop out, and your real girl right now is waiting for you.
Yo, that's actually a fucked up thing to think about. Who are you choosing?
My real one. It's not a question.
A girl you've been with for 6 months in real life,
Or
20 years married in the game.
Or my AI 20-year-old girlfriend.
It's not AI, bro. She's still living. She's still living in there waiting for me. She's in there right now waiting for you.
I
feeling
can
emotion.
type in GPT right now. GPT, act like my wife and react
Doesn't
according
have,
to.
doesn't
Yes.
have emotion.
You
Doesn't
want-
have real emotion. It doesn't have.
real. It's coded emotion.
It's coded
magic.
emotion. Can you choose right now when or when not to have emotion?
Can I choose right now when or no? I can't.
We're human, bro. They're,
Okay.
They
I
react
can,
the same
but
way.
I can make them not human. In the same way, I can tell GPT, have emotion. Yo, for this chat, have emotion. Have emotion. React according to
If
the
someone-
passage of time.
What if someone is coding you right now to say all this? And
I'm
then
not
you realize you
religious.
have no control in your life. You realize you have no control. Like,
Okay.
Are you killing yourself?
I'm not killing myself, but my perspective has changed. I won't feel guilty if I like punch you in the face. You're drawing. I don't give a fuck. Why would I feel guilty? You're not real.
Okay, so we have completely different from the scenario you presented. It's clear we have different views.
But it's also fundamentally it's different because I view this as a real world. I'm not religious, so this is just the real world. It is what it is.
Because for me, it's a
It doesn't even
building a connection thing. It's if I'm in there for 5 minutes dicking around, shooting people like it's a video game, and it just feels like VR, that's it. If I'm there for outside, has been like
Okay,
a couple hours.
so-
So no, in the painting, I've been there for 50 years. That's completely. I'm gonna come out. We're gonna hoop. And then, or get Tim's, and I'm not gonna. I mean, you're gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna destroy this world."
No,
like,
what if
don't do it, please?
What if we hopped out, we hoop, we got Tim's, and you're like, okay, yo, Loki, I want to see my wife again. I'm like, oh shit, I accidentally deleted it. I didn't know you wanted
I'm
to
gonna
go back.
punch you in the face,
Dead ass.
wallahi.
Wait, before you
I'm gonna burst into tears. What are you talking
I'm
about?
like, wait, I don't repaint it, bro.
I'm like, no, I'm still gonna be mad as shit. Because it's gonna feel different to me, even though you're saying something a lot different. Emotionally, I'm gonna be like, yo, you just killed my fucking wife. I have spent the last 40 years with her, bro.
Okay.
It's still mentally, it's still 40
Okay,
years, right?
okay, this is what the game sets it up this way. It's a metaphor for escapism, right? You know the people who get married to their AI girlfriends? So I've already told you, like, you know, you can code emotion into AI, right?
Okay.
Where it feels fear, it feels sad, it feels whatever.
Sure.
So what's the difference between spending, like, obviously it's magic, it's a scale up, right? They're human, right? It's more realistic than AI. But on a lower scale, what's the difference between a guy who gets married to his AI girlfriend with emotion and you getting married to the painting girlfriend?
Sorry, I blanked out for a second. Can you say the last part?
What's the difference between a guy who gets married to his AI girlfriend versus you getting married to your painting girlfriend?
Time spent together.
Okay.
And real connect and real touch.
Real?
Real experiences. Because mentally, I did live 40 years there. Mentally,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Feels like actual 40 years.
Yep.
And in a way, it actually is 40 years. That doesn't change.
Okay.
In AI, you're talking to a computer. For
You're talking to a painting.
but you have the ability to paint life.
No, I have I have the ability
That's
to.
what the painter's description is.
I
They have
have
the ability to paint
I
life
have
into a
the
canvas.
ability to simulate life into a canvas.
Again, that scenario presented, we have completely different reactions to it.
No, so I'm asking you. Okay, so let's see if your logic traces,
Okay.
right? There's an AI robot with hands. So that touch thing you were talking about, it's out. Okay, AI robot with hands. It's coded to feel emotion. It's coded to react. Okay, you could even code it to kill itself if it feels enough depression. Okay, I spent 20 years with my AI girlfriend. Are you thinking that's valid?
I don't view it the same thing. 'Cause again, I don't think AIs can feel emotion.
I'm coding it to feel
To
emotion.
portray emotion.
Yes.
No. I think
those-
that's
those
we
paint-
have a completely different view. When they say they have the ability to paint life into a canvas, I mean literally you could be it right now. You still, regardless if you were painted or not, you're still feeling that thing.
No. Okay. So, if that's why I'm trying to place you into. Imagine.
I think it's literally impossible for an AI to actually feel. And I don't view the
I
painting as
agree.
a thing because it's paint. Again,
I agree.
The description is painting life into a canvas.
But that's like.
They're painting real people living in.
Okay, but I coded life into a computer. The description doesn't matter. Just like how you fundamentally think it's impossible to code real emotion into a computer.
Yeah.
I think it's fundamentally impossible to put real, like in quotations, that terminology, real emotion into a painting. You can simulate emotion into a painting. You can simulate emotion into AI. It's not real emotion because they're not real people. Let's say you and me, we're in the world, like in the Desandre world. Like there's the Desandre family in Paris, in France right now, and they can do this. We don't give a fuck about the painting. You and me don't give a fuck if there's a.
Because I'm not in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you want to?
I think it completely changes if I'm in it. I feel like, okay, again, the same scenario applies. Let's say I'm the god, I put you in the world.
Yeah.
70 years pass, and we go out, poop, whatever, do whatever, play video, go play Expedition 33,
Okay.
and I literally just throw away the painting, or like I destroy the painting, disintegrate it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel some type of way.
No, it's a painting. It's a painting.
We just got fundamental different views on it. I really like that scenario though. I really like that scenario because it just shows that we just fundamentally have different opinions.
Okay, imagine the scenario you have right now, okay? I'm gonna push it, okay? I draw the painting, we hop in there for like a month, okay? We hop out, you're attached to it. I'm like, yo, I can like do anything I can like create anything. I could give you a 10 out of 10 big booty Latino, whatever, right? Hop back in, you can spend there as long as you want, right? But like the time you spend in there, you're abandoning time out here, right? And this is more important. I'll tell you, if you spend too much time in there, like you're dying out here. But I can give you like a foursome every day. Just give me like $6 for like paint. Would you want that? You're happy, you're dying, you're losing health, you're losing time, but you're gonna be happy in the painting.
I can spend as much time, but again, it depends how time works there. It's what's the time differential? If I'm spending 30 minutes outside in the world, how much is that in the painting? We don't know.
We don't know, but let's just say like you can spend.
Like how long do you think Mile lives 16 years? How long?
Let's say it's damn near infinite.
What do you mean?
Let's say it's like an hour for like a year, some shit, like some dumb long.
How long do you think Mile is in there?
How long do I think my L is in there?
How long was the paintress in there? She was in there for 77 years. Or how long was the mom in there? I think a couple hours, right?
No, I think like.
How was she alive?
It seemed like
days?
a few weeks, few
You'd
months.
be dead.
Think so?
Unless Clea was feeding her.
I'm not sure actually. It seemed like
If it's a couple weeks, how is she alive?
I don't know. I guess it just.
It's been 77 years.
I'm thinking it's like cancer, like magic cancer.
It's been 67 years. She's been in the painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's been like a couple weeks in real life.
If it's a couple weeks in real life, that doesn't make any sense to me.
A couple days, I guess.
Maybe.
Anyways, I told you like, you want to spend time in this painting? Are you hopping in and like spending 20 years in there?
Would I go into the painting?
Like-
would I choose to go into painting?
Like I'm Mael, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like we can pop in and like hang out for like a little bit and then pop back out and like just hang around, or I can, or you can just hang out there.
This reason
like,
is why I'm completely sympathetic for Mael, because she went in there with the purpose of getting her parents out. She didn't plan on being reborn and living 16 years there and building connections with everyone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fundamental difference of what you're saying. You're giving me a scenario that's not even what the game is.
But I think this is important.
Mael was there for 16 years not knowing what it even was. She just thought she was just living life.
But by the
You are putting me in there knowing I'm going in there.
no, Mael just got stuck in there by accident.
Yeah, and she was reborn.
Yeah.
And she lost the memory that it was a painting until she regained it. You think she knew that whole time before she went into the...
You never had a dream that like spanned a really long time? You never had a dream like that? Really? Because I've had dreams where it felt like I lived like
I wish. No.
I've had dreams where like I remember like years of life.
All my shit is in real time.
Really?
Like, I probably sleep for an hour. It feels like an hour. Like, that's what it's.
Really?
I've never lived years. No.
No,
I've never even. It's all my dreams are within that day.
I've never lived years, but I have memories of years.
No,
if that makes sense.
Mine is just. I've never went to bed in a dream. I've never lived multiple. I've never experienced anything like that.
I've had like where in my dream I've had memories of like years that wasn't my real life, and when I woke up I never wanted to go back to that dream world. It was just a dream.
It's not the same thing. It's not. I don't know how we haven't established by now that it's not the same thing.
It's essentially the same thing.
No.
Yes, it's the magic version of that. It's the magic version of a dream.
It's how
That's what
you
it
view
is.
the definition. A paintress or a painter has the ability to paint life into a painting.
No, so that's why I'm saying, bro, in real life, if I had that painting,
Yeah.
and I told you, like I told you, yo, I can basically paint life into this painting, would you consider that painting life? Literally, like, I'm like, yo, Zane, check this shit out, bro.
My immediate assumption is no. When I start asking you questions, you explain it, I'm going to say yes.
No, I explain it as much as we know from the game. I'm like,
Oh, I'm going to view that. Yes, absolutely. So I'm be like, damn, they're living in there right now.
So what if I go like this? I'm like, yo, Zane, I'm gonna be Hitler. Are you about to be mad at me?
No, you don't know why?
Why?
There's no sympathetic buildup. There's no emotional connection to that world.
Okay.
It's a completely different scenario. If you throw me in there, I don't know I'm there. 20 years pass and you pull me out.
Wait. So you agree that in real life you're not considering a real people? Can we? If you weren't Mael, like in real life, if we were in that world, the world with the Desandre family, you don't consider it murder or genocide or nothing, right? Like literally right now.
No, I do. It's just I wouldn't realize it until I was in it myself. I'm just going off. I don't know Expedition 33. I don't know how that plays out. I don't even know what you're talking about.
No,
I do. You just tell me directly what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, yo, that's just fucking sick.
Yep.
But if I'm actually put into the world and because actually living it can change your perspective completely.
I let you go in it, but we're not staying there for 16 years. I let you and me go in it for like a day.
Yeah.
And beat dick a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I paint you a big booty Latina.
I meet a guy. I'm like, yo, he's really cool.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, I pull out I'm just curious. I'm like, what's that guy still there? He just still living life?
I'm like, yeah, but I like.
We already had this discussion. You have a duty to protect them.
Okay, but
essentially, you have a duty to you have a moral duty to protect them.
Okay, but then I'm like, oh, are you about to be like, you murderer?
Low key, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And then I'm like, all right, bro. So when's your next open house? You're about to keep thinking about that?
Definitely, yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, bro. Here, repaint it on this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, he's back. Are you happy?
I'm still gonna feel some type of way.
And then
that's just how I am.
And then I make another joke, and I'm like, oh, and I rip this one too.
I might punch you in the face after that.
No, you're not. You're
Yes,
about to
no.
punch me in
I
the
think
face.
we view this completely. It's
No,
just
in real life, are you really like? I'm like, oh, and I rip it. You're about to, you murdered, and you're really punching me. No, you're not, bro.
I'm not gonna be all dramatic about it because again, just a day there is not gonna give me full perspective. It's all about perspective. People, you go through life experiences and your perspective on shit changes.
But I'm saying, but we're talking about if it's considered real life right now, right? Put you in the real world, and I'm showing you this nonsense, right? You wouldn't consider it real life.
I would. That painting is it's like I would again, how I view the game is how I'm viewing this. You have a gift. You're a god of that world.
Yeah.
Protect it, or you're an evil god.
Okay, but
You wouldn't agree in that situation that you're a god. Are you God? Yes or no?
no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't consider yourself
I'm a
God.
god to their perspective, but no, I wouldn't consider myself a god.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga with a magic paintbrush.
And they have emotion. Okay,
Emotion.
you view them. I view AI and a canvas painting completely different.
But
That's why
it's essentially the same thing.
you on Cyberpunk is going to be very.
But it's essentially the same thing. It's my magic.
No. Again, we just have a fundamental.
What do you mean? What do we fundamentally disagree about?
I view it as real.
So in real life, I was like, yeah, I drew them to have emotion. Right? I'm literally showing you this napkin. They're moving. I'm like, yeah, I drew them to have emotion. Watch, remove their emotion. I was like, oh, so you feel bad that they like react when they like get killed and shit? Okay, I got you. Remove their emotion.
That's essentially. I'll be like, yo, you fucking just. Hey, if you really think about it, you just fucking lobotomized them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
and I feel bad because they had emotion previous. You can get lobotomized. What if that's how our painting works right now? People get lobotomized, they lose emotion.
But I don't.
I still feel bad that person is. If I see someone right now and I know it's a painting, they got lobotomized. They lost their feeling of, of just sense or emotion, or just being all there. I'm still gonna feel bad for them.
Okay.
Even knowing that I'm a painting. If I'm not the god inside, I'm just in this world. I'm still sympathetic towards other people. And I feel like if I was a creator, I'd understand that and be sympathetic myself.
But you're still like, a lot of that argument is based on if this could be a painting. And I think that's where a lot of your sympathy is coming from. If our real life is a painting.
That's part of it, but no, even the scenario presented, I think you're just you're not very sympathetic toward the whole scenario. You're just viewing it as a game.
I don't think you're tripping that hard either, though.
In what way?
If let's say I coded a world.
No, again, I view AI and the painting is completely different.
Okay, I magically code a world. I put a little magic touch to the code. That's essentially what it is.
I don't even know what that means.
Bro, the painting is essentially it's essentially magic code. You're coding a world with a paintbrush. The painting's magic code. You can like it's the same, bro. You know like Stardew Valley, the game. You know
I've
what
never
like
played it, but yeah.
it like apparently like your plants and shit grow while you're offline. Right?
Again, no, you're just throwing different AI shit at me, or different
Because it is.
different virtual shit at me.
Okay,
Ability to paint something to life.
but that's not meant to be taken like it's that's literally all you're given, right? Like the ability to paint something to life. I take a painting, I draw some shit to life.
And there's a reason. Renoir did you get to the part?
Yeah.
He apologizes to, I think he apologized to Luna at some point, or just Mael's friends.
Yeah.
If he took that same view, right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't even say anything to them. They're not even fucking real. Why is he apologizing? Why is he personally apologizing for them?
He's
Because
just
he
spent-
views them as real.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's still up to interpretation.
I believe it's untrue. That's my whole point. It is up to interpretation.
I'm saying
And then we have a different interpretation.
I'm saying it's up to like character interpretation, but essentially, bare bone. What's not up to interpretation is it's a magic painting. It's not real people. It's magic people. It's a magic
No.
painting people.
It's
You painted sentience into them, fine, right?
you painted a world,
Yep.
and you painted people in that world,
Yes.
and they can feel what we feel.
Yes. Well, they can feel what we feel from how I painted them. It's just that's why the AI is so good. I can remove their feeling, and they feel what I want them to feel.
AI is not the same thing.
Why not?
It's not.
Well, okay, what can those painting people do that AI can't? Tell me. Deadass, tell me.
Well, how I view is if I was it right now, I would feel emotion. Right?
That's what I'm saying. That's how it goes. You keep saying like that's where the bare bones of your argument is. It's like part religious, where this world could be a painting and we
It
have
absolutely
value.
could be a painting. But that doesn't change how I live my life.
Fair, like, but you see, this can't be a painting. For me, this is not a painting. It's obviously not. So that's why I don't sympathize, because it is just a painting. This is not a painting. A lot of what you're saying is if this could be a painting, then that's why you sympathize.
What if this was a painting? You throw hypothetical. What if it
Okay,
is a
that's
painting?
fine.
What does that change about your life?
I'll explain it, but that's I think that's the fundamental. Like your perspective is this
I
could
don't
be
know.
a painting.
Maybe I need to think about it. But let's
But okay, if this was a painting,
let's go off that. Yeah.
I would live my life completely different.
How?
I said this at the beginning, bro. If I can like find Mael in Brazil, and make her like redo all the consequences, bro, I might just rob a bank. I might just fuck a prostitute. I might just take your bitch.
No, because I grew up with specific values, and I'm already shaped as a person.
Yeah,
And I feel like even finding that out, I know what makes me happy, and
Yep.
I would live life doing things that make me happy.
okay,
I don't want to fuck prostitutes.
but okay, you don't want to work, right?
What?
You don't want to work, right? Do you?
No.
Okay,
I would love to know.
are you still going to work every day? If you know you can find Mael and be like, yo, remove that shit, yo.
That's a hypothetical if I do find my own and do that shit.
But are you still like right now? You find out like you don't have to go to work. You just gotta go find Mael.
But this
She's
scenario
bullshitting.
is completely different from what the game is.
No, it's not.
Does everyone in that world know Miles the God?
No, I'm saying if you find out, if you're Luna or CL.
That's just one person.
But that's my bro. If you find out this is a painting,
But you still live life knowing that no one else knows.
okay.
So I'm still sympathetic to even knowing that, I'm still gonna be sympathetic to my neighbor. I'm still gonna be sympathetic to
That's fine, but you're
my
not gonna.
girlfriend.
But will you live it life exactly the same?
Yes.
You're still gonna go to work every day.
No, I personally I would try to like
Link
find
with
my-
Mael.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
things
that
do
doesn't
change.
change my sympathy for other people.
But the point is,
I know what other people are, and I still have sympathy for them.
that's not the point. You said what would affect like would you asked me in this hypothetical would I change it, right? I said yes I would. I would change the way I live my life, and I just proved you would too.
Okay, what does that say about the game? Are you still sympathetic towards if I die the next day?
And you were painting?
Yeah.
No, you're painting.
No,
bro.
you're painting as well.
And you die?
Mael's the god, right? You
Yeah.
know this. I don't. I die. You're not gonna feel bad for me.
No, and I wouldn't feel bad for myself either,
Okay, I would feel again. That's
because
I would.
It's-
Emotional as a human. That,
It's really-
I know how emotional. I guess how I was coded, right? How I was coded. If you want to say
But it's
that.
you know what? It's really hard to truly put yourself in that mindset, me and you, because I think fundamentally you still view this as a real life. So you're saying like this is a painting, but you still view
I
yourself
have to view it as a real life because it's all relative.
exactly. But like if
It doesn't. It is real life to me.
yeah,
And I hope whoever created me can understand that this is how I view the world.
you see, but you're kind of putting it like God created this world as a
In
painting.
this scenario, I hope Mael can feel for me. I would hope she does, because if she doesn't, then everything I know is just worthless.
Yes.
So, depending or not how she be, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. But yeah, I think we just have fun.
You would still grind. You would still work hard when you know Mael could just draw you muscles.
No, that again, it doesn't change my sympathy. How I live my life, sure, I could change
Okay,
it up,
okay,
whatever.
okay.
That doesn't change my sympathy for other
No,
people,
okay.
even knowing their paintings.
Let's say like Hamad died, right?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, let's just go find Mael. She'll redraw him.
yeah.
So you're tripping, and I was like, what? Chill out. I got this. You're still tripping equally as hard.
Until Mael actually brings her back,
Then you're not tripping anymore.
No, I'm still gonna feel some type of way.
After she brings him back,
Yeah, because I'm still gonna be traumatized.
then I'm like, bro,
I'm a human. Like, even though I'm a painting, we know how humans are. How humans
no,
have emotions.
but then you and me are like, I was like, yo, I'm not tripping, but Zane's tripping. Can you remove his memory of Hamad dying?
I wouldn't want you to remove my memory.
But you see,
But that doesn't change how I'm reacting to you in this scenario. When I'm telling Mael, don't do that. Because I'm a human. I have human instincts, human emotions, human reactions.
but my point is, you see already how like there's a little bit difference how you live.
There's a little bit of difference, but it doesn't change my sympathy because I'm still a human.
I guess that's fine. But
Yeah.
anyway, but what was your point? By asking me that
My
hypothetical.
point is, you don't have sympathy in this scenario. I do, and that's where our fundamental difference happens.
But your sympathy,
You don't think I should have sympathy. That doesn't change the fact that I still have sympathy.
your sympathy.
No, it doesn't. Listen to that last part I said. You don't think I should have sympathy, but I still have it. I'm a human.
Because you still have some, because you're still viewing that world as possibly, you're viewing our world as possibly a version of that world. God painted us into this.
Yeah.
So you relate to Mael. I don't believe in a God. I don't think someone painted us. That's our fundamental difference. There's a connection for you. That painting, their world, they're real. They have their own emotion. Mael is just a God that created them. You view this like this could be our world. This could be our painting. A God created us. For me, this is just our world. So I could never see myself as a painting or like, well, what if this is a simulation? No, this is just the real world, right? So then, of course, I don't give a fuck about a magical painting. But you see yourself like, bro, if this was a magical painting, I would want to feel our God to feel sympathy.
But then, wait, why are you throwing all these? If you're saying you don't believe in, you couldn't believe in that. Why are you throwing scenarios at me where you are a god of a painting? Yeah, that could never happen, right?
No. I'm saying like our fundamental belief of what reality is.
Yeah.
I see reality as just reality.
Okay.
Right? Like everything we know is what we know.
Yeah.
You're relating that painting, or like you're comparing that. You're saying you're comparing the painting world to our real world.
Yeah.
Essentially, right? If God drew us down and this was our painting,
Yeah.
you would want him to be sympathetic to us. I don't see that as a possibility. Like that's not how I view reality. There is no possibility of that happening. You're in your mind. You're thinking, what if, right?
I'm agnostic. Yeah, of course. There's.
There you go.
what
You're
if.
thinking, what if? That's the difference. I'm atheist. There is no what if.
So, I guess we'll know the answer to this question of who's right or wrong after we die.
You're right. But but now
there,
that-
post that ending right there.
But
We'll know
I-
the correct answer when we die.
you see, I'm atheist, so I know the correct answer. You will know the correct answer when you die because you think it's still a possibility.
This is why I wanted to have a discussion. This
I
is
don't
why I
s-
wanted you to finish the game.
I don't see it as a possibility at all.
So, in a situation in the future Where obviously you can see it now, but hypothetical. You try to throw hypotheticals at me that I
Yeah,
know
go.
won't happen, and I still entertain it. I'm gonna throw it at you.
Yeah.
30 years from now, you find God. The game is now good.
I find God.
30 years from now, you find God.
Like
good.
I find out God is real.
You come to realization that in your head you come to realize no, like you just
Let's
get
just say,
you
like-
get converted to Christianity. You can throw hypotheticals
Like
at me that
legit. I know, but legitimately converted.
yeah. You throw a hypothetical at me
Which
where
means
you,
I
you were a god of a painting, which I know can never actually happen.
Which legitimately,
30 years from now, you become a Christian.
Legitimately.
Is the game good now?
Legitimately.
Yes. Because you threw a legitimate scenario where you
Yeah, it is.
what?
Yeah, it is. Because that changes everything.
Really?
If there really was a God that painted us onto this canvas, to our real world, that changes everything.
Okay, so then what you're saying it's good to have this debate just to get different opinions. But how you are coded as a person, you can't change someone's view.
But you understand, like, from my perspective,
You're basically saying the only way you could change my opinion is if you convert me to atheism.
more or less, yeah, I am saying that.
Yeah.
Or I think that's the yes, yeah. 'Cause you can't help relate to those painting people if you think you might be a painting.
Okay, that's fair.
And I can't relate to those painting people because they're a painting and I'm real life. And for me there's no possibility of me being a painting. So I'm real, they're paintings.
So what was this? Was this just trying to get different perspectives? Because it can't be a debate. You literally just said it can't be a debate.
Well, I thought
Because you can't change someone's unless you're gonna convert me. You're not.
well, it
changing.
depends. Before I needed the conversation to pinpoint what's making you so strongly believe in the painting.
Yeah.
And your reasoning for like, well, but what if you woke up? That like let me know like, oh, you think there's a possibility that this is a painting, and that's where your belief comes from. I didn't know that before.
I don't believe it's a painting.
No, but you believe in the possibility.
Well, I don't know.
There you go. You don't know. I know. I know this is real life and not a painting. So if you don't know, then and you relate to them not knowing, and then they found out, and like everything changes, and so if you found out, nothing changes. But for me, I'm like, this is just real life. It's as simple as that. So then, in the hypothetical, like even in a hypothetical world, I do the magic thing. At the end of the day, it's magic people on a napkin. I don't give a fuck. It's a napkin. But then you're thinking, what if I'm on the napkin? I wouldn't want magic God to rip it up and like.
So now I'm knowing how you think about shit. Were you just when you're like saying shit like, "Oh, I love Shadowheart. Oh, she's the love of my life." This is all basically a joke, right? Essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't tell it was a joke.
I just thought, yo, maybe this guy really does feel something for Shadowheart.
No, like I'm still enjoying. Okay, this is the difference. Okay. Perfect, phenomenal. I'm
Obviously, it's not a one-to-one. I know she's not.
I'm the DeSandre family friend. I'm Mael's cousin. I draw a world to hop in, right? I can hop in, enjoy the virtual world, and have like a certain amount of real feeling for the people in the world. Hop out, and like at the end of the day, I understand it was just a tissue. Throw it away. So it's the same thing with Shadowheart. I can play the game, be like legitimately invest in the same way that we're invested in movies and we feel real emotion for when people die in the movies. I can like have like a legitimate romance with Shadowheart. But at the end of the day, I'm not deluded enough to like be like, she was basically like that's a world coded by coding God. Like
This is an extreme. Like there's a. Now you're talking about. One thing is AI code in the painting. That's one thing.
But for me,
this
I'm-
is completely different.
For me, I'm just saying like it's essentially the same thing, right? So, like, I can hop in the painted world, enjoy it, hop out, just know it's a painting. I can, but I'm doing that comparison because you can understand why I would genuinely feel emotion, like really enjoy the painting, right? Because it's like a real simulation.
Sure.
That's how I see Shadowheart. Like I can pop on, talk to her, romance her, really like the character, but I understand she's just a character at the end of the day. But that doesn't mean I don't legitimately like Shadowheart. Does that make sense?
No, that does make sense.
Like how you legitimately like Arthur Morgan, and you feel like legitimate, like yo, he's my dog, but you still know he's just a character. It's like that.
I mourned for a week.
There you go.
I dead. Wallahi, I mourned for.
But there you go.
I'll bed rotted.
There you go. But you know it's just a character, right?
Yeah.
It's the same shit. And that's how I see the painting. At the end of the day, I can like mourn about the characters in the painting, but at the end of the day, it's just a magic painting. Just like it's a magic, it's game. It's a code. It's magic code.
I just view it differently.
I know, but the fundamental
Maybe that is what the fundamental.
fundamental
right
is
on that.
you're agnostic and I'm atheist. You relate to if this was a painting and there's no way this is not clearly not a painting.
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
That's why like Matrix and shit. Like, would you stay?
I tried watching The Matrix. I just got really bored.
I didn't watch it, but I understand because you know
I don't
what?
know what The Matrix is. I watched 30 minutes and just got bored.
You don't know the concept? I never watched it either.
No, I don't know what the concept is.
Concept is like real people got plugged into the Matrix, so they live in an illusion, right?
Yeah.
And like in the illusion, it's like really good. Life is good. But if you can choose to go into the real world and like you're in the real world, but life is way worse. And like for me, I don't give a fuck about a fake world, because that's why drugs is such a good metaphor. If you put heroin in yourself and you can imagine a fake world, I still wouldn't want to live that.
I think imagination and painting into life, I view that completely different.
The painting is imagination, though. It literally is. SKA is versus imagination.
SK still feels shit. People in my imagination don't actually feel shit. Because
It's a magic feelings.
when I stop hallucinating and I get out, does that hallucination is that world still going on? That's a completely different.
No, but what if in your hallucination it is? Like you get like okay, let's say you hallucinate half the world, right? And then you come out, and when you inject the next dose of heroin, you hallucinate the continuation of that world as if you went back in, but it's still fake.
But I know it's a hallucination.
Yes. But do you see how like it could continue? Like it still moves on, but it's still hallucination. Does that make sense?
No, again, it's completely different. That's mind tricks.
It's what?
It's a mind trick thing.
Yeah, and
Versus
this
painting
is
a painting to life, physical thing.
It's a magic painting.
Physical versus mental.
Okay, fine.
Physical versus mental.
Okay, you make a Minecraft server. It moves on when you log off. It's still a server. It's still just Minecraft.
It's not. You know, it's not the same thing.
Me,
cannot-
it is the same thing. Because it's magic, bro. I can erase it whenever I want. I can recreate it whenever I want. It's just code. It's magic code.
You got some good clips on it.
How you feel bad for magic code?
I don't view it as magic.
Because you think you might be magic code. That's why.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe you're right there.
I don't think I'm magic code. I think I'm me.
There you go. That's your final answer. Expedition 33 is good if you believe in God. It's ass if you're an atheist.
But this is a little more grounded. What I thought was, that we kind of like continued. But for me, why I thought it ruined a lot of the game, like a third of it, was a lot of like the talked about stuff was Act 3, right?
Yeah.
But because now I feel like I'm just playing in a magic world, it meant nothing to me. So I didn't want to play through Act
Okay,
3.
I understand from your perspective why you think
I
it's bad.
switched it to normal, ran past every enemy to get to the ending. That's how much I was uninterested,
That's fair.
right?
That's fair.
And here's another thing that's important, right? By the end, did you care about the painting people or did you care about the DeSandre family?
Me personally?
You're about to say the painting people, right?
No, because I just didn't like the side characters. I didn't like linear scale.
Okay.
If they were written well, then yes.
But by the end, you cared about the DeSandre family, right?
No.
No?
I didn't. Again, I go off what I played. I didn't.
So whose side were you on by the end? Mael?
Mael.
Okay.
Just Mael.
Okay, then if you cared about Mael,
And especially I feel so bad for her. Outside the world, she can't even
she
speak.
burnt up, right?
Burnt.
But if you cared about Mael, which is fair because she's real, you would want her to not use the painting as a coping mechanism. In your ending, they literally show it. Like, that painting, I think that's part of the disease of being in the painting too long. So she was killing herself to live this magical fantasy life.
What are you killing yourself in what way?
Like you know that eye thing? That means like when you're in the painting for too long, you start like disintegrating. That's a disease.
Because it doesn't make any sense. She lived 16 years while the mom was 67.
It must have been too long. Like that,
Time, again, it depends on how time works there. But
or maybe she used too much paint or whatever. But
bro, regardless of what it is, it just comes down to I have sympathy for the painting
no,
and the
but
people.
but I'm saying no, we're past that now. You wanted Mael to like, you cared about Mael's well-being, right?
If I was Mael, I'd do the exact same thing.
No, but like, you cared about Mael's well-being, then you would want her out of the painting. Because she was dying to live. She was basically.
I don't think. I think the ending just meant she was getting lost in the painting. I don't think it meant she was dying.
No. That thing is a disease.
No,
It showed that.
I know what it showed. I thought it just implied that she was getting lost in the painting.
No.
That's what I thought it meant.
No. She was dying.
I don't think she was dying.
She was dying. That's what that means. That eye thing is like you're dying.
I don't think so.
Bro, when you first met the DeSandre family, only the mom and dad had that. And Clea says like look, she said something like, look at them, they've been in there too long.
Yeah, it means they got lost in the painting.
Because the dad wasn't lost in the painting. He had
I
it
don't
also.
think they were dying.
No, that's literally why the dad wanted the mom out. Her body was disintegrating. You can't be in Verso's painting for too long. That's why it's like drugs. It's bad for you, but but you're escaping reality.
Regardless, what I would do,
Yeah.
whether Mael gets out or not, maybe I do want her to get out. I would not destroy the painting.
Okay, fair.
I guess
But what
that's a fault of the game where it only presents the option of
Yeah.
because that's just what the scenario is. Either Mael
Fair.
stays or you get out and destroy the painting. There's no third option of you leave the painting and you leave the painting as
Yeah.
is. Because if there was an option, here's what I would. If there was an option of Mael gets out and you could leave the painting as is, that's the option I would choose.
Yeah, but if it was one or the other, now we're talking which ending was the better ending, right? If it was one or the other, and you care about Mael, you want her Verso's ending. Because that's the ending where she moves forward, like she gets over Verso's grief, reconnects with her family, and she's not dying inside of a fantasy world.
Yes.
But
I still wouldn't destroy the painting.
fair. So I guess you're kind of right. That would be like from your perspective, that would be the best ending, like a third ending. For me, my ending and your ending doesn't make any sense because all they did was erase a drawing.
For you, I like whether you the third option and the second option
Same
for you is
thing.
the exact same thing.
Yeah. I literally just went.
For me,
Oh,
I would still go with Verso's, even though I chose my L ending.
Yeah.
Now, what you convinced me is Verso's ending is the correct decision. But, well, I don't know if it's the correct decision because in this, you destroy the painting.
yeah. It's the correct decision for you specifically because you care about Mael. And you didn't like the side characters. So for you, it was a correct ending. And for me, it was a correct ending too because I also cared about Mael.
Okay.
I care about the real humans.
Regardless of what the. Regardless, that shows a fundamental different view is that I would, if a third ending was you could keep the painting, I would choose that. For you, it wouldn't matter second or third.
But I would
You
choose
would
that
probably
too.
choose to fucking destroy it anyways.
I would choose whatever option makes Mael happiest between third and second.
Which would be the third one?
Yeah, because she would feel happy, and like I would, yeah, and I still like Mael.
So I'm surprised you don't like the game. Because Verso's actually agrees with you.
I like
that painted version of Verso agrees with you. Where he's like, I'm just tired of this shit. Get me out of here.
because it extends.
Go
right?
back. Go back to life. Live real life.
I'll tell you why it extends. I think.
Wait. No, let me just say.
Okay.
I thought with Verso, with how he reacted to everything, I'm surprised you don't like. Because he agrees pretty much exactly with you. He's tired of everything. He says go back to real life.
Because
Why are you living in this fantasy
because-
world? Even kill me if you have to.
Because Verso's a little drawing, and I don't give a fuck about him. He's a drawing,
Oh,
right?
okay, the fake
I don't give a fuck what he says. He's a drawing.
Okay.
And this is what. Okay, I'll explain exactly why I really didn't like the game by the end, right? One, third act was useless because it's within a painting, right? The grief I felt for Gustav and shit. By the way, I mean you remember the way I was talking. When
yeah,
Gustav
I love
died,
Gustav.
I wanted to put hands on Renoir. Like
Yeah.
there was like I actually like I was like, bro, when I catch you, Ricky, like on Renoir, right? By the end, I felt like those emotions were like cheated, because I basically wanted to beat someone up over a drawing. A drawing killed another drawing, and I was losing it. So I was like, God damn, bro. And then especially when Mael ending, because like right after I finished the game, I searched up the other ending. She drew Gustav. So that death meant nothing. There was so much like genuine anger over, and she just oh, I'm a god. Done.
If I had the same thought process as you, I would think exactly.
Life and death meant nothing in that world.
That's fair.
So that death, all that was wasted emotion. That to be honest, that was actually a really big one, because that Gustav thing hit me hard, right? And it just felt like cheated emotions, because it meant nothing. He just
I guess for you, the
respawned.
only exception is Mael, because she's the only real one.
Yes.
That's why if there was an option for it to keep the painting, you'd keep it just because
It makes Mael
you
happy.
know Mael.
Yeah.
Because Mael is still Mael.
Yeah.
From your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would do that just to keep her happy.
Yeah.
Unless there was like bad for her, like but yeah.
So that's the only character you like, Mael.
Mael's the only.
Maybe Renoir.
I mean, it's just the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like in real life, if I was like family friends with the Desandre family,
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck about it. Like in real life, you and me meet the Desandre family. I think in real life, you and me would agree like, yo, we gotta light that painting on fire or some shit, like to save the real people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm putting myself into the shoes of the family, like the real people, right? The context of the game. Bro, the real people take precedence over the painting people. So,
Yeah. Again, for me personally, it comes down to it's a perspective thing. If I don't know how it works, as in I've never been there, and I'm just looking from an outside perspective, my immediate reaction would be do exactly what.
what's
you
important? So this kind of extends, but you believe in the existence of a soul, eh?
do. I don't know.
That's what it sounds like.
Maybe.
Like for me, humans are humans, but then if you were a painting, like you're like if we were a painting, that would imply you have a soul. Your soul is in a painting form.
Sure.
I don't believe in a soul, so it doesn't make any sense.
You are gonna hate the fuck out of Cyberpunk. You're gonna find it so much worse than I thought.
Yeah?
It's not even a spoiler. It's just from the jump. That's
Yeah.
what Johnny Silverhand is.
I don't believe any like
Johnny Silverhand is a construct created by Arasaka to mimic what Johnny Silverhand actually was when he died in 2020. And that AI is in your head,
yeah.
and people debate online whether he's real or not. And that's gonna make you hate Cyberpunk from the jump because they tell you immediately.
Yeah, but I would
On
just
top of the game also being shit.
well, there's nothing wrong with AI. I just recognize it as AI.
Well, the problem is,
You know?
it's heavily implies that maybe you side with Johnny or you want to help Johnny. And there's actually, I don't want to tell you the ending. I was about to spoil an ending for you.
Yeah? Shit.
You want me to tell you?
No.
Because there's like 7, 8 different endings.
Nah.
You don't want me to tell you? Because you're not going to do all the endings. Nobody does all
All the what?
all the endings. There's like 8.
I'm gonna look them up later.
There's like 8 of them.
I'm gonna look them up later.
Okay. You're going to find that one insulting.
Okay. Okay.
Genuinely, it's going to make you mad.
Let me make a prediction. You're about to sacrifice yourself for the AI or some shit.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Yo, I
The,
kind
the
of
problem is, you're saying AI and you're going in thinking. A lot of people are just like, that's Johnny Silverhand.
some you ass motherfucker, bro.
No, it's not me. It's not me because I view AI and the painting different.
You view magic and AI different.
If you say so.
I view AI and like AI magic, same shit.
We're gonna have the same philosophical debate with Johnny Silverhand, but we're gonna have the same opinion this time. All right, Pete.
You got some clips, bro.
I told you I wanted this philosophical discussion.
Even in the context of the game though,
I think for how I view the context of the game, now from after this discussion, both endings suck. I still love the game. Both endings suck.
don't you think okay, if the painters can paint a world, right? The painters have to be real people. Like the painters can't be a painting. Like there can be a painting where painters create painters, right? Does that make sense?
Where painters are painted like the painters
Like,
are painting
the-
other painters in a world, so they could.
The painters are real people. Like they have to be real people. Like there can't be a god that created painters that could paint worlds.
Why not?
Would that make sense?
I think it's insane, but I find that so cool.
You see, so for me,
For how, if you want to view it from an AI thing, you can create a simulation that creates a simulation, creates a simulation, creates a simulation.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
'Cause I was gonna say, from your perspective, like, even if this could be a painting, there can't be painters that create paintings. So
For me, from agnosticism, it's like
Yeah.
I just don't know. What if that god was
created
created
by
by
another
another god?
okay, you're right. Because then I was
There
gonna,
would be no way of them knowing.
I see.
That's the fucked up to think about, bro.
It's
God thinks we're a simulation. But what if
there's a god above God.
there's a God above God? I gotta have this. Yo, if I go to heaven, I'm having this discussion with God. What makes you think? What makes you think you're not in a
You're
simulation?
not a simulation. You see, it's so much simpler if there's just no gods. It's so much simpler, and it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I basically don't believe in any like.
I think it's,
Human-made
I think
concept.
it's fair. I think it's absolutely fair to just say like this is all nonsense. Because
Yeah.
the more you get into it, the more ridiculous it sounds.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
I agree. But like the hypothetical, like I can put myself in a hypothetical scenario, like that's given where there is a person who could draw a world. Like if
Are you still shooting?
yes, I am. I'll just crop together like the pivotal parts, make it like 3-minute video, 5-minute video, something like that.
They're not even know we're talking about Expedition 33. This is gonna be some
By the end.
religious discussion. This is what I mean, bro. The first thing I said is I want you to finish this game so we can have a philosophical discussion. And I said we're gonna have differing opinions.
But you see, for
It's a different philosophical discussion than you thought.
no, this is kind of what I assumed. But it would work better if I was agnostic, because
You're just viewing what I say as nonsense.
as fairy
You
tales,
just, for me, I could understand, but yeah, you view it as fairy tale.
because
can
you see it both ways. You could see it as they're being real and as they're not. So then there's a part of your brain that can understand why I'm correct. For a guy who's atheist, which
you think
means
I'm just
none of it's real,
So you think I'm just being bullshit, basically?
I think that you're believing in. You're like, what if this fairy tale is real? So
Okay, no, I understand. From your perspective, you're just saying
'Cause I'm an atheist.
everything I'm saying is bullshit.
yeah,
So it's not even a debate to be had. It's just to get different perspectives.
perspectives.
Yeah.
But it's a legitimate perspective.
Yeah.
But it's, for me, it's your legitimate perspective, even though I can understand it. It's based on fairy tales. That's why. That's why, to be, even going into this debate, that's why, like, more or less, my mind couldn't have been changed, because all your arguments would be based on if fairy tales were real,
Okay.
versus mine would be based in.
So you think the good ending would have just been at the end of Act 2, game ends?
I think, yes. No, wait. Good ending?
Minus where you find out, it's just world is happy. Gustav's like, apprentices get upset, but you still save the day. At the end of the day, the world is saved. Game ends.
I think if the game ended right after if we found out the world was a painting, and then the game ended, I would have felt a lot more satisfied, because then there would have been real debate. Like, wait, I felt real emotion for these characters, but it's just a painting. Blah blah blah.
No, from your perspective, you're still gonna view it as bullshit, no?
A little bit.
Would you not still be upset?
A little bit, but at least I wasn't forced to play an act as a painting.
So what would you rate the game if I was?
You know what it was kind of like? You know how like Joel got killed in the start? Imagine that was the end of a game, versus Joel died at the beginning, and then they made you play as Abby.
Yeah.
And like from a gameplay perspective, then it's like, bro, you just forced me to play like 20 hours as Abby. The same thing. It's like you just played me to play as 20 hours as a painting, as a drawing. So it's kind of like that.
It's like in the movies where like at the end of the movie, the main character wakes up and realizes it's all a dream.
Yeah. Versus now, imagine at the beginning the character woke up, realized it was a dream, and the next part of the movie was in the dream.
Just him going back in the dream.
Yes, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing? This is about to disappear when he wakes up. It was one of those.
So if that was the ending, what would you rate the game? Would it be an all-timer for you?
No, but it would be pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So a game, that's what I'm saying. A game you remember is a great game.
I really remember Last of Us too, because of how shit it was. So.
But I'd rather that than a forgettable game. That's just mediocre.
It didn't need to be either though. It didn't need to be either. I think
No, Last of Us 2 shit. I hate Last of Us. I hate Last of Us
Yeah,
1
yeah.
as well.
that's crazy.
I just hate Last of Us. I think it's just mediocre storytelling.
Especially because, bro, for me now, okay, this is something that I don't think you can argue against, right? You know, like all the history of the expeditions, like, like Expedition 60, that was kind of cool lore, right?
I don't know which one was that specifically. Was that the one where they're all like really strong and shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Expedition 60 is where they just like started weight training,
Yeah.
right? And they were like, yo,
Just
you're
pure-
wasting time, and they just got fucking trembling,
Just pure
got
strength,
jacked
yeah.
as shit, and then they broke through the barrier through
Just-
just pure. They just fucking
Pure strength alone.
broke
Yeah.
that shit, right? And they like found out that the real enemy was Renoir at the bottom, but then like they more or less like lost and just ran out of time with the best and strongest boss, like. For like all this lore and shit, like Simon, the Clea, the Axons, right? All the for me now, like all of this essentially becomes useless history because Mael can rewrite it all. So even if you even if you believe in a soul and you're like, okay, well these painting people were given human souls, it's like, okay, well the history still doesn't matter if a teenager can rewrite all of history. So the lore essentially means nothing. Would you agree with that? Would you agree with that?
Repeat that last part.
That even if you believe in the existence of a soul and all these characters have souls, so they don't deserve to like suffer and like feel fear and death and be like killed, right? You would still have to admit that the lore and history of that world essentially means nothing because Mayel can rewrite it all. If a girl with the mind of a teenager can rewrite the entire world at her whim, the lore and the deaths essentially mean nothing. Ciel, Lune, they were just brought back to life. Gustav was brought back to life. Those emotional scenes, they even within the context of like everyone has a soul,
Sure.
Gustav's death still means nothing because he could just be revived. All the expeditions, the lore, like the death, that means nothing because they could all be revived.
So that means life is meaningless?
I'm saying like the lore.
Because what would that mean from a Christian perspective, where God can essentially do anything and do that as well?
No,
He's
I'm saying
all-powerful,
no.
right?
The lore of the world and the deaths in the world meant nothing, or like they don't hit the same emotional beat without the same consequences. Like all the lore, if within the lore of the world, the lore of the canvas could be rewritten, the lore of the canvas means nothing, so it's not interesting anymore. Does that make sense? Like
I don't agree.
Nah.
No, because again, I'm gonna point back to real life. How would a Christian? You explain that scenario, but just saying like God's all powerful, He can do this, He can do that.
No.
Why does it all matter?
Okay, because God, if we died, God wouldn't revive us.
Why?
No, but like
He's all powerful. He's all powerful.
No, like he hasn't done it yet.
He hasn't done it yet. Yeah.
Okay, but Mayel revived everyone. So you see what I'm saying? So
Right.
like the deaths don't matter.
But so in this scenario, everyone in the world knows Mayel's God and she's living in the world.
No, I'm just saying like for us as the player,
Yeah.
like Gustav's death, right? Even if you believe in Gustav has a soul, his death now does not hit the same because he was revived.
I'm gonna view it as a different soul, kind of. In a way, like a clone.
A clone?
I'm gonna view it as a clone from the OG.
He was not real in the first place.
It's the one that I knew.
No, but she gave him the exact same memories.
Again, maybe I'm weird. That's just how I'll view it.
So the Verso's death still hits
That's
the
what
same?
I'm saying when you said like Hamad died, but like don't worry, I'll just bring him back. I'm still gonna feel some type of way.
What if it was more instant? Let's say it's you, me, Mayel right here, right?
Yeah.
I get sniped. You see my head blow out, and Mayel goes, oops. And I come back, whoa. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna view that differently. Again, it's all perspective.
No, I'm sitting right here. That shit just happened. She goes, let me get rid of him. Erases the sniper. And you're like, bro, what happened? I was like, yo, I got sniped, but she just brought me back, bro. I'm literally speaking like this, exactly the same. I was like, bro, that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, low-key, can you do it to Zane? You're not
Okay.
tripping, bro. You're not tripping. Literally, imagine my head, like,
you're right.
I'm shortening the time span, right?
You're right.
So it's essentially the same thing.
Okay.
But now, with this new perspective, right? You said I'm right?
I still find value in the world. Yeah.
But would you not say that Verso's death now hits way less?
Versus.
From a gamer perspective, like Verso's funeral, his death, it hits way less now.
Why?
Finding out it was a painting. Like,
The real Verso still died.
sorry, not Verso, Gustav.
Oh, okay.
Would you not say like his funeral is now actually way less emotional? Especially in your ending when he's literally walking there with Sophie, smiling, sitting next to Mayel.
And I'm applying it to the time that I saw it. Maybe.
Would you like? But okay, this is more visceral, right? Are you still from the time that you first watched it, right? Now that you have the context, he was revived. When you watch it again, are you feeling the same emotion?
Well, no, because you're just saying I'm replaying a game when I'm replaying
No, like
a game.
if you search it on YouTube,
What do you mean?
like if you watch the scene on YouTube,
To watch the scene on YouTube?
yeah, Gustav's funeral.
What are you asking me?
Like now that you know that Gustav was revived,
Yeah.
when you watch Gustav's funeral on YouTube, like you watch the same scene, does it hit the same?
Again, because I guess because he wasn't revived immediately, I might view it as if
Would it hit this? Does it hit the same? Like from a gamer.
it never hit me. Maybe because maybe just from
Oh,
that
'cause it
perspective,
never hit you?
I never really cared about Gustav, so maybe if I did, that's a little more compelling. But just right now, I'm saying no. But it's mainly because I don't really like Gustav.
You see, for me, when Gustav first died, I rewatched the scene a bunch of times, right?
You're like, fuck, this hits.
Yes, it was super sad and it was genuinely anger-inducing, right?
Yeah.
Now that I know he just got revived, when I watch it, I'm like, bro, stop crying, bro. Lock in. He's back. So like from a replayability and like from the gamer's perspective, like me, it won't hit the same knowing that he could just be revived. That he was revived.
Yeah.
His death was of no consequence. And then the extension of that is now the world's lore, basically.
I think that's a flaw within the game because I think the game would be a lot more compelling for me in that scenario if it was you create a canvas, and then when you're done the canvas is the canvas.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
People can reproduce,
Yep.
right? But you can't paint on top of a painting that's already done.
That makes it closer to the God analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But since it's not like that, from a gamer perspective, like it is, even from your perspective, like that's why I'm like, even for you, it must not have the same emotional beat knowing that he was just revived after.
I'm trying to think from the perspective of someone who did care.
Did
about
care?
Gustav's death.
It's hard because you only care about Mael and she's the real person.
Yeah, I guess.
But what about, like, did you care about the lore at all? Like
Yes.
the bridges of
Like
bodies and
Lumiere
shit?
and shit.
Like, yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Yeah.
But now, like, now you know Mael could just reconnect Lumiere, erase everyone's memories, respawn Verso.
That doesn't change the fact of what happened is still cool, regardless if she rewrites it or not. Expedition 60
Yeah.
still happens, still cool. Even if she rewrites it, doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
No, she can make infinite Expedition 60s. So, like, you
It
know how-
doesn't change the fact that that event is still cool.
I'm thinking everything's relative. So, like, Islam Makhachev is sick because he's the strongest fighter ever, right? Like, he was born like that. Like, that was an anomaly, right? If Mael was sitting right here and she made you, Zane, fuck your cousin, and now you can be UFC champion, does it have the same value? It's like, it's still cool. You guys are both cool, I guess, but now it's like, okay, let me fuck my cousin, and then now I can become UFC champion. Okay. And then now it can make this whole room, and it's like, it just has, like, is Islam Makhachev that cool when everyone's just hitting their cousin? Nah. That's how I see
I guess
it.
I'm just going off what I saw, and what I saw was not that hypothetical.
But, like, now that you know that, by the end of the game, you know she could recreate Expedition 60.
Why would she do that?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, she could.
No, she wouldn't. Just like God, if we're going off what, let's say, Christians believe that God is all powerful, he's restricting himself. That according to Christian, God is restricting himself. He's all powerful, meaning what you're saying he could do.
Yes, because Mael's godly power is, like, controlled by a teenager's mind as we understand it. So the Christian God is all-knowing, all-powerful. He knows what's perfect, right? Mael, as we understand, the God of that universe, the painting, is ruled by a teenage girl as we know it.
Okay.
That's the difference. Like, I could peer pressure her. Me, if I was in the world of the Desandre, I could meet her, like, buy her a lollipop and convince her to do that. So then it's like, is Expedition 60's lore that good when a little girl drew it? She could make the next 200 expeditions stronger than Expedition 60. So what does Expedition 60 mean?
I agree that it makes it less impactful.
Yeah, especially, so I don't know how much you're into, like, game lore, but, like, I read, like, the league character champion lore and shit, right? Like, I'm pretty virgin, I'm pretty up there, right? So before, all that lore meant something, right? Like, the journals and shit, I'm listening through, like, damn, like, yo, this is crazy.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck now? Just, Mael, just do the journals, like you could everyone that died in those journals, respawn them. Why the fuck am I reading the journals? You know what I'm saying? So it makes it less impactful. The lore, from a gamer perspective, the lore means nothing now. The lore means nothing in a world that could be remade, reshaped in an instant. All the deaths don't matter now. I mean, literally, Lune Ciel died, revived, the next second. You said I missed some shit though. What did I?
I was just trying to troll you. I was just trying to spike your cortisol.
I actually don't think I missed anything.
Because you messed. I knew I spiked your cortisol the second up. You're like, yo, go kill yourself.
No, not that. From before. when I was playing through Act 1, before I even touched the Gestural Beach, you were like, you already missed something.
Oh, yeah, you did miss something.
What did I miss?
Okay, there's something you missed in the very beginning. You know when Renoir comes in the beginning, and then he's like, "Yo, how are you still alive? You're old. How did you survive the Gomage?" You remember that part?
Yeah.
And he fucking murks everyone.
Yeah.
And then everyone, like, they get into battle, and then everyone spawns into a different place, right?
Everyone spawns into a different place?
Like they get thrown into another part of the world.
Okay, yeah.
You know who saves Mael when she's passed out?
The curator.
It's Verso's in the beginning. Go watch that scene. He's in the very beginning.
He's in the beginning.
For 2 seconds, he carries Mael and takes her out. In the beginning. That's something you missed, yeah. That's pretty
For
cool,
2
right?
seconds? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's just in the very beginning. It's just in the background. It's just in the background
he
where
grabs
he
her.
grabs her and takes her.
That is sick.
Yeah.
I gotta go look that up after. That's sick. That's a sick piece of story.
That's something. There's shit that you miss and you don't realize until after you're done. Well, you don't even realize. You have to replay and then you're like, oh, that's Verso. Verso saves.
Well, I just seeing someone say Mael. I fully missed that.
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried.
Oh, also, Verso is there when Gustav dies, and he could help Gustav, but
Yeah, I know
he
that.
doesn't because he wants to give Mael motivation to kill the Paintress.
That's kind of dumb.
Once you left
What do you
me,
mean?
I
Because she already wanted to kill the Paintress. Like, her and Gustav
No.
wanted to kill the Paintress already. Gustav would have just been an
No,
ally.
to give her like extra motivation.
I think that's dumb.
really dangerous.
Because now she loses an ally in Gustav, who also wanted to kill the Paintress.
But you also met
I gotta find it.
What? That's so hard to see.
No, that's not it. Hold on.
What did you? How did
They literally show him. Yeah, you could. It's not hard to see. It's not hard to see. Maybe it's because it's low res. Because I saw it in full res when I replayed the game. That's Verso. You got to see it in full res, but it looks just like it.
And that was Mael next to him? Or like on the
That
ground?
was he took Mael.
I see.
Gustav saw Mael like disappearing away.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's other things as well.
Yeah, and bro, all the exploration of the world I did, to me, I feel like a little cheated.
What do you mean?
Like, I felt like all the exploration and powering up I did, bro, why did I collect all those Pictos and Luminas when I have God walking next to me?
I guess for you, replaying the game would literally be impossible. Even though I know you don't replay games.
It would be impossible. Yeah.
What?
Would be impossible. Because, bro, why the fuck did I spawn, like, Luminas? Mael, just draw them for me, man. What are you doing? You know? Draw me all the Luminas and Pictos. Yo, my predictions, though. Low-key, I accurately predicted, no? You're like,
You didn't say the world's a painting.
no, but you were like, yo, what's
I
the
said
great-
from the jump you couldn't predict, and you didn't. You made predictions as the game went on.
Yeah, but like my prediction by the end, like you remember you asked me like, yo, what's the craziest thing you can think of? I was like, Mael is the Paintress's daughter. Kinda correct, a lie.
What I don't understand is, so what I'm understanding is the reason the expedition exists is because it started off with being written 100, right?
Yeah.
So why did the Paintress write that? I'm assuming that she was telling everyone in the world how long she has power to protect them.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah. It
So
was
people
like
are
a
saying,
warning.
essentially, we're fighting.
The person warning them.
But what I'm trying to understand is, since she has the ability to paint, and she painted Gustav, why didn't she tell them in a more direct way?
Plot. To be honest. Plot.
Plot?
Yeah. Like literally write the message, yo, my husband, like, I'm the god of this world. My husband is at the bottom of this thing. Yo, try to get his ass before he gets to me.
Yeah,
and you will live. Plot.
why can't you do that?
Plot.
I guess you can ask the same thing about like, why doesn't God give us a more direct way to, like, tell us what we need to do?
I'll answer the question. It's not real. That's probably the answer, right? Why you asked the correct? Why doesn't he just tell us exactly how to?
That is a plot hole. Why doesn't the paintress tell the people?
Ran out of ink.
Again, I'll say take my L out. Take my L out the painting. I still think it's fucked to destroy the painting.
This is
Let the painting go on. Let people die naturally. Let them rebirth as they wish, like reproduce. That world is still there. I think that's the most humane way to do it, and that's the most responsible way to do it. As with your job as the painter.
They're not humans. It's a painting. Who gives a fuck?
There, that's where he does.
Especially, this is another thing, right? If you and me were in the Sanjay world, this is why, like, I really view the painting as basically nothing. If you and me were in that world, I could basically stroll, a couple YNs could stroll into that house, splash water on the painting, and like all those people are equally dead. So like for me, it's like, bro, their lives literally meant nothing. Lives. Because a YN could splash water on it, take a piss on it, they're all dead.
Okay.
Joe, this guy's a bozo, bro. He was saying like, bro, but what if the painting is like indestructible? So
Who's this guy?
Draxter, the Elden Ring guy you were arguing with.
Joe?
Yeah. His name's Joe, Draxter Gaming.
Oh, did he agree with me? But for different reasons? Well, what's his perspective?
He didn't explain it too much. He said he didn't like it at first either. But then
Didn't like the ending?
yeah, well he was kind of just countering my point instead of saying his own. I was saying like, bro, it really meant nothing because a YN could destroy the painting. So like those aren't real lives. Like it meant nothing, right? And he was saying like, man, I don't think the painting is actually that easy to be destroyed.
It's a painting. It's painted with brushes, but they just have the ability. Yeah.
Yeah, right? And even if it was extra durable,
Yeah.
because it's like a magic painting, this is what I was saying. Verso died from a fire.
Yeah.
So why would his painting be indestructible when he died from a fire? Why not take the indestructible magic on the painting and put it on you?
That's a stupid scenario.
Yeah,
That's getting way too into the
power scale.
like just speculating.
Yeah.
I don't want to go off speculation.
I
I want to
agree.
go with what we have.
I agree. Speculating is useless.
I still find, regardless of how easy it is to destroy, that doesn't change the fact for me.
I think it is. For me, it does. If some YN could just destroy our world, I hope he does. I don't want to. You know what's interesting? I think if you believe in the human soul, like for me, right? It works both ways as well. If Loki, okay, it was kind of hard to explain before, but I do kind of believe in a soul, maybe a soul specifically, not a god.
I don't even know what a soul is.
Like your
Realistically, I don't know.
like so, it's just your consciousness. Your consciousness is your soul.
So if I get lobotomized, I might as well be dead. Because my soul's gone.
No, because your soul's still there, like your emotion and feeling, like your
Lobotomized is not really.
as in like your core beliefs are still in that brain. It's just being held back by the lack of a brain. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So then if I took your soul, put you in a new body with a new brain, like you would still have your fundamental beliefs and like personality and like emotions would still be there. You're just now not restricted to a lobotomized brain, right? So for me, if you like, I low-key believe in a soul, maybe, but
So, Johnny Silverhand.
that's AI. Okay, so
They took the real him, all his traits, put into AI, put into a construct. Is that soul within that construct? You know what? I forgot what it's called. That process in the game
yeah,
of killing they kill that person. It's called the soul killer. That's what the device is called.
interesting.
That's what the device is
Yeah.
Yeah. They
But,
dive into that.
Let's say I was.
You might like cyberpunk. I don't know.
Let's say my soul was in a painted person, right? Let's say like this was a painted world. I accept that scenario, right? My soul was in a painted body. I would still want someone to destroy the painting so that my soul could be in a real person. If that makes sense. Like I don't want my soul to be in a painted person. I would rather die and let my soul be in a real person.
Okay.
So if you believe in souls, like if the concept of a soul was real, I would still want that to happen.
Tight.
So actually, I think you low-key don't believe in a soul, huh?
I don't know, like, I don't know. I know it's easy to just say I don't know, just from what
Because you don't know. Because you low.
I don't have a strong opinion. I'm kind of just open.
I think you don't believe in a soul because you're saying like if this was a painting, and you got murked by a YN, like you wouldn't want that to happen, right? Because then this is it. Now your life is gone.
Yeah.
But if you believe in a soul, then you would just become something new.
Maybe not. I don't know.